WNBA here with a statement, question, comment. I don't care about the WNBA. So I'm not going to accept the false premise and what's become a weirdly ethno-political sports debate about Caitlin Clark and comparing her to Angel Reese or any of that. Because that's not quite what this video is about. I am going to touch on that throughout the video, but that's not really what this video is about. The first statement is what this video is about. I don't care about the WNBA. And I think it's fraudulent that people are acting like they care because of said ethno-political debate. I think that's very fraudulent. And I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm being very matter of fact here. I'm sure, some humor may be attempted, but I'm being very matter of fact. The WNBA is not a watchable product. And let's be honest, sometimes even the NBA is a hard to watch product. In order for me to care about the WNBA, you need about 50 or 60 Caitlin Clarks. At least. That's what you have in the NBA relative to the percentage. I don't know how many WNBA teams it is. I'm not even going to research it because I don't care. But what is it, like 10, 12, something like that, I'm assuming? So 50, gives every team almost a starting five worth of Caitlin Clark. You need that level of talent to make your product watchable from a game-to-game, week-to-week standpoint for me. And I think for most people, if not for maybe that, again, ethno-political debate between Angel Reese. Is it Angel Reese? I was thinking of Kyle Reese, like from the Terminator. I'm telling you, I don't care about this fucking sport, man, because it's barely watchable. But Caitlin Clark's highlights are watchable. I'm not going to lie to you. Her highlights are very watchable. She plays the game well. Assuming this is she, which is a soft assumption for all the participants in the WNBA. Brittany Griner accepted, apparently, allegedly. I don't know. But transvestigations aside, Caitlin Clark is a very talented player. She's clearly, from what I can see, as a person who doesn't care, one of the best, if not the best player in the WNBA already her rookie year, right? That's obvious. That's obvious to anyone who understands basketball. Anyone who understands sports can see that. Anyone who has eyes can clearly see that. Now, maybe there's other factors that I don't know about because, again, I don't care about. And I'm sorry for spamming that, but still, maybe there's other factors that are relevant that, oh, no, this player does that and whatnot. But Angel Reese is clearly not that player. I can tell you that. I mean, I know historically, Moses Malone was a player who maybe got a few rebounds from themselves, had a lot of those 3 or 4 put-back attempts all in one go. But, man, seeing her miss layups and get the rebound is not fun to watch. And I don't think that's a crazy statement. I think that's just having eyes, right? So, all that said, going back to the ethno, I wasn't about to say I don't care. See? All that said, going back to the ethno-political debate, I'm sick of the fraudulence. You don't care either. You don't. Some of you may have convinced yourselves that you care. I'm sure that happened. But you don't actually care. You want to know how I know? You want to know how I know you don't actually care? None of us are going to be here in 100 years. And whenever that time comes, the Most High is not going to say, you know what? Remember all those hours that you spent arguing online about who's better, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese? I'm gonna refund that time so you can spend with your family. That's not how it works. You're not gonna look back and think, yes, this was worthy of caring about. You're gonna look back and laugh. Damn, I don't even remember why I care. I never watched the WNBA before, but I was on the internet and got caught up in this bullshit. Isn't that fucking ridiculous? If you look back, I mean, obviously, if you're in a deathbed, you're gonna be thinking about other things. And if it's something sudden like a car accident or shot, I mean, you don't even get time to look back. But that's not the point. The point is, I don't care about the WNBA. And nobody else does either. And the fact that we're acting like we care is fucking ridiculous. Now listen, if you just like seeing Caitlin Clark play because of all the crossovers and the long threes, I'm with you. I can watch her highlights. Her highlights are watchable product. Her highlights. To watch the WNBA as a product, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And nobody does. Nobody's watching these games unless she's there doing her little crossover long three shit. That's the only reason anyone watches. And then a few people watch Angel Reese out of some like, I don't know, man. Some like guilt. I don't know. Some people may like seeing somebody miss layups a bunch, which is, again, what the WNBA has been for its inception. Let's be honest. It's girls missing layups. That's all it's ever been. I'm sorry to be, again, completely matter of fact. The WNBA historically is girls missing layups, which is why I don't care. And it's why you don't care. Maybe you act like you care, but you don't care. I promise you. And if you do care, if I'm wrong, you have a passion for the WNBA, you got a passion for the WNBA, without looking online, name the past 10 WNBA champions and the past 10 WNBA MVPs. Do it off the rip. If you care about sports, I bet you can do it with other sports. So if you can do it with other sports, why wouldn't you do it with the sport that you love in the WNBA? You tell me. You tell me. In the comments, like, share, all that good stuff. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.